What you inherit, what you receive from a world that you did not fashion but that will do its best to fashion you, is at once beautiful and repellent. You somehow have to come to terms with what is ugly as well as what is precious. The task derives from the kind of creatures that we are. We arrive in the world only partially formed. A culture that has been in the making for hundreds of thousands of years will form the rest. And that culture will inevitably contain much that is noxious as well as beneficent. Our species' cultural birthright is a mixed blessing. It is what makes us fully human. But being fully human is a difficult work in progress. By Stephen Greenblatt. The more important point is that the impulse to escape our lives is universal, and hardly worth vilifying. Inhabiting any life always involves reckoning with the urge to abandon it, through daydreaming, through storytelling, through the ecstasies of art and music, or hard drugs, or adultery, or a smartphone screen. These forms of leaving aren't the opposite of authentic presence. They are simply one of its symptoms. The way love contains conflict, intimacy contains distance, and faith contains doubt. By Leslie Jameson. Human relationships are rich and they're messy. And they're demanding. And we clean them up with technology. We expect more from technology, and less from each other. Technology appeals to us where we are most vulnerable. And we are vulnerable. We are lonely. But we are also afraid of intimacy. We are designing technologies that will give us the illusion of companionship, without the demands of friendship. By Turkle. The human eye is born restless. Neural connections between the eyes and the brain are formed long before a child is born, establishing the wiring and the circuitry that allow her to begin visualizing the world the minute she emerges from the womb. Long before the eyelids open, during the early development of the visual system, waves of spontaneous activity ripple from the retina to the brain, like dancers running through their motions before a performance. These waves reconfigure the wiring of the brain, rehearsing its future circuits, strengthening and loosening the connections between neurons. This fetal warm-up act is crucial to the performance of the visual system. The world has to be dreamed before it is seen. By Siddhartha Mukherjee.